Kindlekid presents Hens Pens. Hen has new pens. She has 10 new pens. When will you use your new pens, hen? Now, brown cow. What will you draw? Straw. And the big blue sky. And a yellow bird flying by. Hen hops off her nest. Drawing patterns is what I like best. Hen hops off her nest. And zigzags are better than all the rest. She zigs and zags from left to right. She zigs and zags all day and night. Until her paper has run out. What can I draw on now? She shouts. Draw on your eggs, says brown cow. Draw big dots on your eggs. Or more zigzags, hen begs. Zigzags are just what all eggs need. I'm sure the others will not mind. If I zigzag all the eggs I find. Now all the eggs are in a dreadful mix. Sorting them out is hard to fix. Hen has made a bad mistake. That's not her chick. It's a baby snake. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Kindlekid presents Biscuits, a pet and play Easter. It's a beautiful day for an Easter egg hunt, Biscuit. Oh, Biscuit. You found a little fuzzy chick. What have you found in the grassy garden, Biscuit? Funny puppy. It's a ladybug. This way, Biscuit. There are lots of shiny Easter eggs over here. We can put them in our basket. Look, Biscuit. There's a butterfly on our Easter basket. Its silky wings are so colorful. Hop, hop. Sweet puppy. It looks like you found the best Easter treat of all. Happy Easter, Biscuit. Hop, hop. Thank you for watching the video. Kindlekid presents Guess How Much? I love you. Little nut brown hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to big nut brown hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that big nut brown hare was listening. Guess how much I love you, he said. Oh, I don't think I could guess that, said big nut brown hare. This much, said little nut brown hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they could go. Big nut brown hare had even longer arms. But I love you this much, he said. That is a lot, thought little nut brown hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said little nut brown hare. I love you as high as I can reach, said big nut brown hare. That is quite high, thought little nut brown hare. I wish I has arms like that. Then little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. I love you all the way up to my toes, he said. And I love you all the way up to your toes, said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. I love you as high as I can hop, laughed little Nut Brown Hare, bouncing up and down. But I love you as high as I can hop, smiled Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. That's good hopping, thought little Nut Brown Hare. I wish I could hop like that. I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river, cried little Nut Brown Hare. I love you across the river and over the hills, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That's very far, thought little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think anymore. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes, out into the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. I love you right up to the moon, he said, and closed high eyes. Oh, that's far, said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is very, very far. Big Nut Brown Hare settled little Nut Brown Hare into his bed of leaves. He leaned over and kissed him good night. Then he lay down close by and whispered with a smile, I love you right up to the moon and back. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe the channel.
Kindlekid presents Snail Brings the Mail. Written by Russell Punter and Mary Mackinnon. Hooray for Snail! He brings the mail. Day in, day out, he will not fail. A box for Fox. And 3 for Bee. Oh wow, says Owl. 10 cards for me. You missed the party in my tree. So I see. From dawn to dusk, Snail's on the go. He does work hard, but he's so slow. His friends may have to wait all day. Poor Snail. He does his best, they say. One morning, things go wrong for Snail. He wakes up late. He drops the mail. It starts to rain. It starts to hail. Snail won't give up. I must not fail. The cold wind blows. It's quite a gale. The sky turns dark. And Snail turns pale. The road is flooded. Bad luck. Snail. He can't get through. Snail wails, I failed. But look, a tractor, up for sale. The deal is done. Now watch Snail go. He won't get stuck in rain or snow. These days, the mail is right on time. And Snail gets through. Come rain or shine. Thank you for watching. Kindlekid presents The Thirsty Crow. Story by Allison Hawes and illustrated by Adam Price. Crow and Hummingbird are hot and thirsty. But there is no water. I'm so thirsty, I would drink from a dirty puddle, say Crow. Me too, chirps Hummingbird. But there are no puddles. Then by chance, Crow spots a water jug at the bottom of a fir tree. He hops up to it and looks in. "Look," Crow says to Hummingbird. "There's water in this jug, but my bill is too short and thick to get at it." Hummingbird's bill is long and thin. He can drink from the jug. He has a big, long drink. "Stop," says Crow, firmly. "You must not drink it all." "Do not be upset," says Hummingbird. "I have left the rest for you." And with a whir of his bright green wings, Hummingbird flaps away. Crow is left by himself. When Crow looks into the jug, all he can see is a little water right at the bottom. At first, he thinks he cannot get at the water. Then he sees some pebbles. Crow picks up the pebbles and drops them. One by one, into the jug. The water slowly creeps up the jug. Poor Crow is soon so hot and thirsty that he can hardly stand. But he does not give up, and in the end, he gets the water to the top. The water is dirty, but that does not stop Crow. He has a long, long drink to quench his thirst. "I'm glad I didn't give up," he chirps. Thank you for watching.
Kindlekid presents All Alone, a story by Cara McFarlane and illustrated by Steve Stone. Toby always went on holiday with Rose, Joe Mum and Dad. They went to Yellow Sands and stayed in a caravan. It was tiny and a bit of a squish, but Toby didn't mind, as long as he had Rose. Rose got Toby when he was just a pup. On holiday, Rose and Toby always played on the beach. They spent lots of time running around. This holiday had been the best yet. They enjoyed a lot on the beach. Rose and Toby played with the ball whole day. But it was time to go home. Rose's family were packing up, but Toby had forgotten his ball. Rose had been throwing it for him at the beach. Toby ran to the beach. He looked in puddles and behind rocks. Then he spotted a red shape hiding behind a big rock. His ball. Toby grabbed it and ran back to the caravan. When Toby arrived back at the caravan site, the car was not there. It seemed still and silent inside the caravan too. The blinds were shut, and the door was closed. Toby realized he had been left behind. Toby looked high and low but couldn't find Rose. He was all alone. Then Toby sloped off to the beach. A thick fog made it hard for him to see. Toby felt sad. He missed Rose. Suddenly Toby spotted a yellow shape running in the mist. Toby, Toby, it bellowed. Then Toby saw her, Rose. He barked with joy and ran across the beach, leaping up on Rose. "I've been looking for you everywhere," Rose cried. Toby excitedly licked her face. He was no longer alone. Thank you for watching the video.
Today we will read the story of the Lion and the Mouse. A lion lay asleep in the forest, his great head resting on his paws. A timid little mouse came upon him unexpectedly, and in her fright and haste to get away, ran across the lion's nose. Roused from his nap, the lion laid his huge paw angrily on the tiny creature to kill her. "Spare me," begged the poor mouse. "Please let me go, and someday I will surely repay you." The lion was amused to think that a mouse could ever help him. But he was generous and finally let the mouse go. Some days later, while stalking his prey in the forest, the lion was caught in a hunter's net. Unable to free himself, he filled the forest with his angry roaring. The mouse knew the voice and quickly found the lion struggling in the net. Running to one of the great ropes that bound him, she gnawed it until it parted, and soon the lion was free. "You laughed when I said I would repay you," said the mouse. "Now you see that even a mouse can help a lion. So, a kindness is never wasted."